Back everybody, Timothy Little aka Tim the Gamer 13. We are back on the MAME today, the multiple arcade machine emulator for Droid. We're going to be taking a look at a game called Rally X out of 1980. And it's by Namco, so if you haven't already, go check out my previous review, which was also of a Namco game. It was a game called Bosconian. And you're going to notice that these two games are very similar. They look very similar. You've got a map on the right side of the screen here. You're trying to dodge bunch of these red cars, and it's a very similar style of play really between the two. So without further ado, let's start collecting these flags here. And it says at the beginning there your objective is to collect all the flags while avoiding these red cars chasing after you. So my best piece of advice would be to go all the way to the top of the map and work your way down. Obviously you're going to have your own preferences here. So the ones with the little red S by it are worth more, as you just kind of saw. There's a little bit of an incentive to get that one early, rack up the most points. And you also want to watch the amount of fuel in your gas tanks. If you run out, that will cost you your life, basically. So, there we go. And whatever's left, you get a bonus for. So I had a little bit of fuel left. I'm up to 10,940 right now. And we're going over to round 2. Now, similar to Bosconian, you will get used to the map layouts. I promise you'll get used to that as time goes on, because they are the exact same. Usually there's one in there. Crap. Oh, that sucked. That sucked. They both kind of got me there. So, this game, it's interesting. It's almost like a combination of Pac-Man and Bosconian, really, on a racetrack, if that makes any sense. That's kind of what I think of when I play this game. So, again, I like the map, though. Namco's always been good about that. They tell you exactly where things are, which is great. Makes it a lot easier on us gamers. So we know exactly where to go. Not only do we know what the objective is, but we know exactly where to go. That's a big part of it. So, and guys, you kind of get used to the amount of enemies similar to Bosconian. You'll have more red cars chasing after you, more enemies. You will have to kind of get a feel for how to, obviously, dodge them in order to get the flags. And you can go ahead and celebrate at the end of each level here. There we go. More fuel reserves, more bonus. Yeah, and then there's this next stage here. This is like, I guess you call it the third level. It's actually like whatever it said, their challenging stage or whatever, where none of the vehicles actually, they start off by just, I don't think they ever move in this level, which is always kind of bizarre. But that being said, you're accelerating a lot faster also, so you kind of have to be mindful of where things are. I believe there's more boulders in this one. Yeah, you notice all those different rocks there to kind of impede your progress. So this would be like the equivalent of Galaga's challenging stage, where I mean, you can get killed here, but it's just it's just a challenge stage. It kind of tests your agility, it tests your reaction time. So there we go. You do well in it though, like I did. You can really boost up your score. And now we're back to traditional gameplay here, where the cars will chase after you. But these types of things you'll kind of get used to as the game goes on. But yeah, really cool type of maze racing game. Again, it's really like a racing Pac-Man type of game here. Pac-Man with race cars. And with a Bosconian type interface or Bosconian type appearance to it. So I really like this game. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4 out of 5. I'm not going to play too much longer this game. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever reviewed this game before. And like I said, there have been variations on it, so I don't want to hear any comments saying, oh, why didn't you play the other version or whatever. Well, the fact is I like both versions. I really do. I like both versions of this game. But I don't know, I kind of prefer this one. This was the original one. This is the classic arcade version. This is the one I'm going to play. I don't believe this version was included in the Namco set. I believe the newer version was included in on that game. I did it! Yeah! So that's going to be all, guys. Look for more reviews similar to these types of Namco games in the next week or so. I'm also going to be doing some Driver 2 reviews. I want you to go back and see some of my webcam, my side-by-side gameplay webcam type reviews. I've been a little disappointed with the quality of those videos in terms of the resolution, but I think overall I was able to, overall the audio sounded pretty good, and that's kind of what I was going for, even if the resolution isn't quite in HD. Or where I wanted it to be. So let me know what you guys think of that. I do like the side-by-side. You get to see me playing, and you also get to see the gameplay itself. The gameplay looked really good, too. So those videos worked really well, I think, overall, even if the resolution wasn't 720 or 1080p like I normally do. So that'll be all for now, guys. Keep sending your requests in. Look for more arcade game reviews and more PlayStation and PSP footage as well. That'll be all for now, guys. Timothy Little, aka Tim the Gamer 13, signing off. So long for now.